Hello, my love, it's B from BeaInControl, and today I want to talk about 5 ways how anxiety affects your behavior. Anxiety has significant impact on the way you behave, on the way you do simple tasks, on the way you make choices, on the way you behave around people, around situations. Because first of all, you're thinking, okay, what's the perceived impact? What is the perceived threat? All this behavior is unconscious because unconsciously you thinking about threat, you thinking about something's bad's going to happen. When you're dealing with anxiety, your behavior would be driven by you trying to alleviate the stress, alleviate everything that's going in your body, alleviate the responses of anxiety in your body, in your mind, physiologically and emotionally. So here are 5 ways, I'll tell you even more than that anxiety does affect your day-to-day behavior. Number 1 is avoidance. If you're struggling with anxiety, you will consciously avoid places, avoid situations, avoid going to parties, avoid being surrounded by people that makes you feel uncomfortable. In the short term, that gives you a relief, but reinforces the anxiety in the long term. Number 2 is procrastination. If you're anxious about something, if you don't want to do, if you perceive a discomfort in doing something, of course you will be avoiding it. Of course you will be procrastinating to complete tasks, to go out there, to do something outside of your comfort zone. Number 3 is safety behaviors. I think this one applies a lot more to someone who struggles with OCD, for example, and you would, before you go out, you would make sure that the light is off, that the oven is definitely off. But also with someone who's struggling with social anxiety, you will rehearse maybe in your mind what are the situations, who will be in the party, at work, what can they talk about. So those safety behaviors definitely affect your behavior, the way you already need to prepare yourself before you even in the situation. Number 4 is seeking reassurance. Very often someone who struggles with anxiety also, I'm not saying it's all the time, but also go hand in hand with lack of confidence. And that may be that you would be asking reassurance, asking validation, would be asking all those questions and checking, is that okay? Did I say something wrong? Did I do this? Did I do this? Can you see how huge impact anxiety have on your day-to-day behavior? Number 5 is physical agitation. When you're struggling with anxiety, very often you might be fidgeting, you might be a little bit more hyper, or sometimes when people have anxiety also have ADHD, and you really agitated all the time. So again, it will affect how you will behave in a certain situation, or what you will engage with. You know, for someone who's physically agitated, it might be really difficult to go to a yoga class, to go to a meditation class, or any of those activities that actually involve you not being that restless person that you are every single day. There is plenty more of ways that anxiety does affect your day-to-day behavior. Maybe perfectionism and being impulsive, overthinking, rehearsing in your mind all the situation, stopping you to actually behave in a certain way in a situation that you would like to behave. Even if you would like to go to the gym and you feeling anxious about going to the gym, being in front of people, it affects so much of your life. Now my question is, when is the end to it? When do you say enough is enough? You and me both know that anxiety can be healed absolutely completely, but you need to find the right way for you. So my question is, when is enough enough? When is the time for you to take back the control?